What is going on, my Gala friends? Gala has been hot and popping this last week. We got quite a few things to cover. And then at the very end of this video, going to be doing my giveaway. It's 8 boxes I looked through. So we got 1 Gala Gold Mystery Box and 7 of those Common Ground Mystery Boxes from Gala Film to give away. So be sure to check that out at the end of the video to see if you win. And then Mrs. Wookiee was saying that I should maybe start telling people to like and subscribe, but I think it's kind of fun not to, honestly. And you know what? If you want to subscribe, you will, right? Because you love the information so that you are always knowing what's going on in Gala without having to sift through the tons of stuff going on. So first off, Gala Coin Gecko. They are on the top 30 trending coins this week, and Gala was number 1. So that was pretty cool, especially with the Gala hackathon and stuff. That's probably what kind of, got it to such a trending coin. And right now, if you're looking at basically the charts and everything, Gala's doing pretty good right now, hanging around 6.5 cents at the moment. Gala Film, really want to jump in and talk about this. So David Bianchi's Razor is going to be coming out April 14th, and that will be on the Gala Film streaming site. Really exciting that this is going to be launching. I think Gala Film is definitely underrated right now. People have no idea what's coming, and I think they're missing out on some opportunities we'll talk about of how you can kind of get in early. Witchboard, we know that horror movie is done. They did like a private screening with some of the Gala employees, so really excited to see if they're going to try to roll that out to theaters. Now, the things I was talking about, trying to get in early. They did say Razor, the basically NFTs for Razor, you will never see them again after, if they sell out, that they are absolutely the best value for the whole like watch and earn kind of concept by pairing them to nodes. So just want to throw that out there. And if you instead are looking for some Gala Film token, these Common Ground mystery boxes right here are ones that'll basically give you a chance at getting some Gala Film token if you purchase these. And these are pretty cheap boxes, and this is what I'm giving away as well today, 7 of these. And basically breaks down the percentage of what you can get for the Gala Film token. So that's a pretty cool way to kind of get some of this early before the token actually goes live with their TGE. Now, Vox, they dropped this article here, basically called Project Cerberus, and basically saying, Vox starting kind of a new era. They're trying to kind of get out something into our hands, which is cool, but hopefully it's something that we really love and, it's fun to play with. So essentially version 0, they said, is almost ready for release already, bringing to life the 3 different heads. And so what they want is, there's land, they're calling that Frontier. You'll have a Proto Vox, probably because we can't get all 33,000 set up and made and ready to roll yet, I'm assuming why. And essentially, on that land, you'll be able to like mine resources and do things like that. There's going to be 5 frontiers initially. If you already own land, you'll have that as like one of your frontiers, apparently. And then, of course, your Vox are going to be able to continue to gather resources and level up. What's cool is if you've been doing the Vox Odyssey thing, your levels will roll over as well as all the resources. So that is cool that's going to obviously be able to continue. They do kind of go through some of the different land pieces here, which is pretty cool to look at. Now, with this version 0, they're talking about their main effort is to basically kind of give you some of those promises for Vox and Vox utility, right? Checking that. Now, with that said, I want to make sure that this V0 doesn't mean, oh, we did what we said, we built the game. No. We were promised a massive amount of things in Vox, and so we're going to continue to expect the massive amount of things in Vox. And really the Vox avatars.defi. As soon as that is hit and nailed, I will be really, really happy. So I hope Gala maybe, they talk with some folks that build like a DeFi platform on galachain, and that they really encourage that company to integrate Vox. That for me would be incredible. And so they did say on version 1, once they get to that point, that they're going to have everything on galachain. That's the Vox, as well as your resources, land, souls, and that you'd be able to basically use GalaSwap to buy, sell, trade on there. Now, Champions Arena, just wanted to mention because there's been a lot of updates for Champions Arena. So I would definitely encourage you to jump in there, take another look at it. They did update the Nexus as well, so it's much easier to rent champions and to utilize them for the different aspects of the game. And they definitely changed the way rewards are in their VP points. So really cool to listen to the community. Walking Dead, the reason I want to mention this is because we have confirmed that they are basically working on the mobile aspects of this game already too, which is incredibly cool. Oh yeah, and I'll definitely throw this out there for this team as well. Vox, Don't forget our Vox. I would love to get our Vox inside of our little bases and get some boosts from those, since that's basically the promised utility for them as well. Now, Galachain, they did join forces with this Gyms Esports 3.0, so that's pretty cool that they're trying to get some esports connections in there, bridging that Web 3.0, Web 2.0 kind of gap. Gyms, they have some founding partners like Game One Labs, a bunch of different partners here you can kind of check out. Brilliant Simplicity, your first adventure with Galachain SDK. So the Galachain SDK apparently is supposed to be very, very simple to use, and anybody can jump on there and start to work with it. So I need to talk to some of you and see how hard is it to go ahead and set up a channel. My question is can you use the SDK to make the whole meme coins as well and stuff? So I'll have to reach out to some of my friends and folks. UPS, why the heck do I have this up here? Well, there have been some rumors that somebody who's very good at logistics is building on Galachain. So it just made me think of a lot of like stuff like UPS, FedEx, things like that, because that's a ton of logistics, right? Ton of moving parts there. So I'm curious to see who that's going to be, as well as who the AI folks that are building on there is going to be. Gala Music, they've had a ton of stuff going on in the last week or two. J.K. Mackey, Youngboy came in, dropped Swear, had a mystery box as well with a bunch of cool stuff in the mystery boxes that you could get, and a bunch of artists just coming onto the platform. It's definitely starting to look really cool. Really excited to start, seeing a push and getting a lot of this out there. So that's pretty exciting just to see them kind of building. I threw the nodes up here because they mentioned that there's 17 groups that already want to develop their own like node networks platform using the Gala chain. So that, of course, is again very bullish that we got folks like that looking to basically kind of jump in here. Now, the Gala Hackathon, I was lucky enough to get to judge some of these, so that was pretty fun. NFTD won first place. I believe they got $200,000 or $250 in person, and so they built this game. Now, some people were saying, hey, some of the folks that were on the Galachain Hackathon, they didn't start with a blank slate. And I just want to clarify that, like, you can have a project, right? But the thing is like, during those 24 hours, you have to integrate it onto Galachain, right? That's the whole point of like what the Gala Hackathon was. Now, this game is hard. I'm going to jump in here just real quick. It was pretty tough. You can zoom in a little bit, and that's because there's no tutorial, and it just starts off right away. But you have Stone, you have, I think these are called Proton, and then you have it's like Ethereum looking guys. And essentially you want to get as far as you can, building towers and stuff to defend your network here. Of course, building towers first is not the smartest thing. You want to kind of get like some prism generators, some stone extractors next to the stone guy here. So I think they're going to be making a tutorial. It definitely very right away. It's definitely harder, really, really hard. And so I think they're going to maybe tweak it a little bit, maybe have, I don't know, maybe a way to do some tutorial or something. But comments come in, try to destroy your tower. It's really cool. What's cool is they want to integrate for Galachain people who have like open Snoop stash boxes, orbs, things like that. So if you actually scroll over here, you can see like orbs. So if you own some orbs, be able to have those BT orb towers. So kind of cool stuff here. Definitely, they did some good work here. That was pretty fun to see. So excited for that. Oh yeah, and if you get first, second, or third, you're giving away some pretty cool prizes. And I think that ends tomorrow at some point. So jump in here, see how good you are, see if you can get to some of these really high waves and score. I think it's an ancient sleigh from Spider Tanks and a legendary chicken for second place. I think the legendary chicken is better personally. I love the chicken on there. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our giveaway here. Whew. All right, fetch. Anything goes. Now we're gonna do keyword filter because you had to use the word box in your comment. Include replies, no duplicates. So the very first person who's going to win here, dang, 122, 104. So the very first person here, we are going to give the gold mystery box to. So Scott J. Brown 75, shoot me a message, Twitter or Discord, so I can get that over to you. Next person is going to be one of the Common Ground mystery boxes, Elbow 27, and I have 7 of these, so that's 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Hey, Steve HK, I think I've seen you quite a bit on my channel commenting and stuff. Number 5. Number 6. And number 7. So if you saw your name on here, shoot me a message, reply back either on the comment there. You should hit me on Twitter, Discord, somewhere like that, so I can get you that comic card mystery box and get you a little bit of Gala film token before that launches. As always, stay warm, Wookiees.